I have no other outlet other than dancing to hard techno that can resemble the feeling I get when I get really angry about something. And I get really aggressive about something, but when I hear a certain song come on, I'm just like, I've been dancing for hours, but this is the song I fucking needed to hear. And there's like a moment, every time I go clubbing, there's at least 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes where I'm just like, I feel like a warrior, like I feel like I'm fucking in the middle of it all, and I feel like everything I can give it right now is coming out, and everything I need to be giving this right now is coming out. If I've got so much energy inside of me and the song is good, then fucking give it to me. So I'm about to swing my shit in all sorts of directions that you don't even fucking know.
It's a process.
You're some boy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. First question, man.
Alrighty.
Can you remember your first rave?
My first rave?
Personally, I've always found those kind of like chill out things to be actually more aggravating because it always devalued or devalidated how I was feeling, and it's something I didn't really understand until recently as that's what's happening, is why actually like punk and hardcore and jungle and rave like actually had a kind of cathartic effect just because it was validating. And it's like, and I think it's what I always found funny is like, even especially with punk, like the way that people talk about of like, oh, you like angry music, you must be really angry. I'm not angry. And it's just kind of like, are you not though? Like, like I'm not sat here going like, oh, I'm so enlightened because I listen to this. It's like, it's more kind of like, where the fuck is your anger and how do we access that for you? Whether it's your anger or your joy, just some kind of like excess of feeling.
1,000 years ago, more than time itself, the rhythm of the night, the rhythm of the ancestors, the dawning of a new age, the complexity of life.
And it's not about waiting for someone else to do it for you. It's not about being like, oh God, they listen to angry music, my God. It's about like
non-sequential.
How do we activate each other in a way that like both validates how we're feeling, that anger and that frustration, that excitement and that joy, but also means that we can care for one another through like the brick walls we're constantly like running into.
Saturday night in South London, hundreds of young people are gathering for the latest craze, an acid house party in a disused warehouse. Coaches will take them to a destination which has deliberately been kept secret to evade the police.
Where do you think you're going to?
Mystery tour. We don't know. That's why it's a mystery.
That's the mystery about it. This is acid, man.
I feel sorry for the kids who are out there, who are drug-free, who like acid house, or whatever you call it, house, whatever, and they like to dance, wave their hands in the air, and their parents think, God almighty, are my kids on drugs? And that is only from a certain newspaper.
What would you say to reassure parents who are worried about letting their kids go out at night now?
I've had this conversation with parts of my family that very conservative, if I may say so, you know what I mean? They're very much like, oh, so you're going out clubbing at that club. There's a bunch of drugs that go on there, you know what I mean? And I had to be the person that's kind of defending that point, because it's like, people that fuck with the music, they will be there either way. People that want to be in these kind of environments, such as techno parties or underground parties, whatever, it doesn't have to be techno, it could be electro, it could be fucking trance, it could be fucking anything, you know what I mean? People go there to escape. They go there to be someone that they cannot be on a regular basis. The idea of drugs being the most important part of clubbing, I think, is ridiculous.
Do you think it's anything to do with a certain religion, do you think?
No,
is it anything
is
like
it?
that?
No, it's more to do with a kind of a drug, isn't it? It's a drug.
Yeah, well, those that take it ought to be ashamed of themselves.
Some people say that rave culture is a completely indulgent, self-gratifying waste of time. But others, like my next guest, rave promoter Scotto, say no, raves are socially useful, empowering political acts, sort of. Scotto, are raves misunderstood, do you think?
Well, a lot of the focus tends to be on drugs in the media right now, and the media needs to sensationalize the story. So they either sensationalize it with somebody getting killed, or, you know, overcrowding, or drugs, or something, you know. And the rave scene is, to me, a feeling of self-worth, and it's about the music. You know, the music is the drug, and my job as a lighting designer and a production coordinator is to make you trip without drugs.
While we've been talking about ecstasy, DB has been providing the soundtrack for us, and which you all appreciate, clearly. So, DB, tell us from your perspective, how important is ecstasy to the whole rave scene?
I feel a little disappointed with this whole show, to be honest. I feel like I've been sort of brought down here under false pretenses. I thought we were here to talk about rave culture, and the whole thing has been about ecstasy. For me, the music is the high, you know, and
That's all for now. Thanks to all my guests. Bye.
for me, the music is the high.
I need an outlet. I need a place to go where I can put my fucking life to the side for a second and just be happy with who I am. Within modern day society, I think having a place to be who you want to be is so scarce. It's so little, you can't even go to a coffee shop without feeling like someone's looking at you funny, you know what I mean?
The sort of scare tactics that are made about why rage is bad, why it's acting outside. Well, it's like a melting pot for criminality. It's all about drugs, it's about drinking, it's about criminal damage, it kind of becomes sort of funny when what you end up legislating at the end of the day is just dancing. When that kind of pleasure, that kind of enjoyment is as innocuous as collectivity and dancing to music.